does not require a lot of professional skill. Restroom will maintain its clean. Since it could be done well by students, then there's no need to spend extra money to hire the janitors, no matter the amount of money is big or small, from whom it's a way of wasting. And also the affirmative have mentioned that the detergent is dangerous, but there are many non-toxic detergents that can be offered as a more safer choice. Besides, students can wear masks or gloves to protect themselves from being harmed. Most safety issues can be solved as long as students were taught by school to use it correctly. Governments and school can also...
And we agree that students are not professional. However, they can learn and they should learn. Every skill is acquired by learning, and cleaning restroom is a necessary life skill that will come in handy in the future. We think we only want a restroom that is able to use, not like 5-star hotels. So we believe that restrooms cleaned by students can be up to our standards. And about the money problem, the affirmative first didn't positively respond to the question that whether PT, Parents Association in every school, would be willing to pay the fee to cleaners. And they didn't give any evidence. Apparently, the problem of money still exists.
And I'm going to talk about the middle time. We think that 20 to 30 minutes that is enough for students to clean the restrooms. And instead, if we clean the restroom instantly after we use the restroom, maybe it will be clean. That is about the attitude. And the other one is the survey that they gave us. It is all from high school students. We need, that didn't mean all of their opinions. And most of them, and the last, I wanted just to sum up, clean restroom can emphasize students overcome obstacles, help students develop problem-solving skills, self-discipline, and learn to be grateful. That's why we strongly believe that we should not outsource restroom cleaning.
Judges, distinguished guests, fellow debaters, good morning. I'm here to establish that high schools in Taiwan should outsource restroom cleaning to professional cleaners rather than have students to do the job again. We don't think that hiring a professional cleaner is an unnecessary idea, but an efficient way to give students a flexible timetable to learn how to make a best choice and to have a pleasant environment to learn. Negative Team 1 agreed that hiring professional cleaners can control the quality of restrooms, but they also mentioned that in their points, they can make sure that students can have the same result with cleaners on cleaning restrooms. In fact, we cannot guarantee that students can do the cleaning job as good as cleaners, because cleaners have been trained, but students don't. They also don't have evidence that every student is good at cleaning restrooms and quality control it. Just like you can't guarantee that every student can get 100 on math tests.
According to Negative One's contention, they said that we can learn to be responsible through toilet cleaning. However, they also agree with those that we already learned toilet cleaning through flushing the toilets. We should save the limited school time to learn things that we cannot learn from other places. Just like we mentioned in our contention, we should cherish all the time to learn the most crucial knowledge. And also, according to Negative 2's answers, they agree every student's standard of cleanliness is different. So if we hire professional cleaners, it is more likely for us to make sure it is usable for every student. But you cannot, restroom is a public area. We should make sure that it is usable for the majority, which can be more likely to reach the goal by outsourcing restroom cleaners.
We agree that students already have 8 hours study, which is a large amount of time. So we shouldn't let students have extra work like cleaning the toilets. Just like what we said in our speech, take away the test and let students choose what they want to do and make better use of time. They can go to take a rest or play basketball. Then it's more effective to release their pressure. And Negative Team 2 have said that students can have a good using habit after using the toilet. But having a good using habit doesn't mean you can clean it well, and you can make sure that every student can have a good using habit. As a result, the toilet will still be dirty and the problems can be solved also. In conclusion, we firmly believe that we should outsource restroom cleaning rather than having students do the job. Schools should provide a clean and pleasant environment which may affect students' study, and hiring professional cleaners is the best way to control the quality. Besides, it can save the limited school time to learn more things, which we think is more efficient. So again, we believe that hiring professional cleaners is the best way to bring the most benefits and solve all the problems. Thank you.
Dear honorable judges and fellow debaters, we are going to state our conclusion. We reiterate that restroom cleaning should be done by students. According to Team Affirmative, they deny the association between learning and outsourcing restroom cleaning. But according to the Education Fundamentals of Republic of China, restroom cleaning is associated with part of our goal. Thus, we think that what they propose doesn't go through thoroughly consideration. Furthermore, the chairman of Panasonic said there is no profession they can benefit us like cleaning does. It makes us understand the meaning of self-cultivation.
These prestigious insights indicate that restroom cleaning is an important vehicle for enhancing students' personality, and this matches our perspective. Next, the outsourcing of restroom cleaning to professional cleaners will directly increase the number and kinds of people entering existing high schools. Restroom cleaning is a kind of daily necessity, which means that professional cleaners may have to enter the high schools on a daily basis. This will complicate matters and jeopardize the safety and security of students as well as the campus. While doing the cross-examination, according to Affirmative Team 1's response, they agree with us that when there is a teacher supervise students to do the cleaning job, it would be much safer. If this is the way to decrease the risk of students getting injured, why don't we let students take their responsibility and learn some virtues?
Next, while doing the cross-examination, Affirmative Team 1 shows us their evidence card about numbers of students getting injured while using bleach without time on the card, which means that the card can prove or show if student concepts on detergents using improved or not. In this case, we firmly believe that after proper education on detergent using, students will be able to possess enough knowledge to prevent them from getting injured. The other affirmative team said that they decided to outsource restroom cleaning because schools should do the best decisions for the students. But they later said that schools will tell if the decisions are the best. This shows that while they consider whether to outsource restroom cleaning or not, they ignore the importance of students' willingness since the schools will tell if their decisions are the best themselves. They should know that students are one of the main parts of the schools too. They also forget the financial problems. According to the Ministry of Finance, our country holds more than 5 trillion debt, and according to our statistics, about 10% of high school students live in low-income families, which means paying the fee of outsourcing restroom cleaning will be an extremely hard burden for the schools, parents, and government. And they also mentioned that they want students to rest more because they have limited time, but they later mentioned that they want them to learn new things since they don't need to do the cleaning job. This is not possible to rest and learn new things in the same time. This shows that they didn't thoroughly consider about this problem. Thank you.
Based on the statements above, we have made the following summaries. We should learn to do the cleaning during primary education, and when we grow up, we fulfill the character education and building the sense of responsibility by keeping the environment clean and tidy, and learn how to respect what the cleaners have done. Besides, we can still do some other cleaning services to learn the life attitude, such as doing the recycling or cleaning the dumps. We shouldn't limit life education only through restroom cleanings, with high risk of harm. Teachers can't spare much time to care every student, so having teachers beside isn't a good way. Once we make students do the restroom cleanings, we might face the following problems. First of all, sanitary and health problems. High school students don't have much time to clean the restrooms. Generally, we just have little morning time to do the tests. As a result, the restrooms are usually dirty and messy. The schools are also open for community use, causing students to clean them more frequently. It often takes an extra lunch break for students to clean toilets. We should learn advanced knowledge in secondary education, not to mention the fact that high school seniors are under great pressure. They spare no effort to prepare for the entrance exam. Without clean jobs, they can concentrate more on their studies. In the interest of hygiene, keeping restroom clean is important in our daily lives. outsourcing companies are not only trained, retrained, and educated more on techniques that provide the cleanest environment, but also notice the danger of restroom cleanings. The companies have the responsibility to make sure the restroom is neat and clean. Maybe students can do the work well some days, as the negative team 2 said. But while the time they're learning, the inconvenience and the dirtiness still exist. Professional cleaners can deal with the cleaning from the day they start the job, for sure. As the criminal problems negative 1 has said, the mistake is mainly caused by school security. So the problem should and have to be blamed by the school, not by the companies that are assigned by the school. The dirtiness is caused because students don't know how to properly use the toilet. So students can learn how to use the restroom by doing the restroom cleanings. The evidence negative team 2 gave is from the university, but the topic is mainly whether high school should outsource restroom cleaning or not. So I think the evidence can prove the survey. Schools go through lots of meetings to agree with outsourcing companies, then go through parents' meeting to get the agreement from parents. Then the fee will be paid by the parents' meeting as a firm organization which has steady money income. So also school can keep the cost down by adjusting the frequency and cleaning depending on the school's need. So money isn't a problem. To sum up, we can't ignore the multiple benefits that the professional cleaners have brought. So for the good for students, we should all agree that high schools in Taiwan should outsource restroom cleaning to professional cleaners rather than have students do the job. Thank you.
This is the end of this debate. Soon we'll have a very key comment about both teams' performance. Now please wait outside. Thank you.
你刚刚那边梦游护国神游多情一笑，我是觉得。